Welcome back, Wolfpack Bros here, and I'm a bit happy. You know you've done something right if you've started a crazy trend, and apparently people are keep trying to go through with it. So you have JVP with a no attacking moves team. So I mean, we've seen the all status before, we've seen the ridiculousness of Curse Snorlax, and we've also just seen like the Bayonet craziness I tried to do a while ago, and we're gonna see how this one works out. So that's gonna be Sableye coming in. It's just Mega Sableye, so what, like Toxic Will-O-Wisp, that way you can cover your grounds, recover, Calm Mind and stuff. I don't know, you kind of have a lot of freedom with whatever you want to do with this, so that's going to be a Will-O-Wisp. Pangoro getting shut down pretty efficiently, like physical Pokemon, not going to be able to do too much. And just throwing out the Parting Shot, but Parting Shot gets Magic bounced. So, wait a second. Of all the interactions, so I mean, we earlier this week, or like, you know, a couple battles ago for the first battle, we had it to where you don't want to be throwing out Magic Bounce, or you don't want to throw out things that can get Magic Bounced. Except Parting Shot in this case, because apparently you bounce yourself out because your opponent decides to bounce you out. I don't know, it was hilarious, but the opponent, he gets his Parting Shot, he swaps it out, and now we're going to have Hawlucha come in. So Alomamola comes in with the Soak. Water type Pokemon, okay. And goes for the Protect. Oh, well, the Soak means that pretty much any Pokemon can get poisoned or burned. That's actually a really interesting thing to consider. And Sky Attack. So it's just that straight up setup Hawlucha. Power Herb is going to get burned for no damage, but Hawlucha can go straight into the Acrobatics. For not a lot because it likes being a tanky. Alomomola just likes being a tanky beast. So Toxic is going to come in. Hawlucha now on that dreaded timer that we know so much about. And he's just getting completely walled. I mean, even if you think about it, if Hawlucha went +6 on Swords Dance or something, it's carrying High Jump Kick as well, but it's not doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Even a +6 on Swords Dance doesn't look like it could KO this Alomomola. That's kind of ridiculous. And there's the Wish Protect stall through the Toxic. The opponent doesn't really have too many options right now. Parting Shot doesn't matter. So Pangoro doesn't have too much unless it's carrying Thunder Punch. Even then, I don't feel like the odds are too high for Thunder Punch that, you know, it's just not looking good overall. So Greninja is going to come in. Alomomola is going to Protect, but it fails because of the switch in, which means Alomomola is just going to get a Protect. And it seems like the game... Oh, my bad. It's like, why is the game running so laggy? Apparently my 3D got turned on, so my bad. And Grass Knot. So Grass Knot is going to get predicted by the Amoongus, and Amoongus is going to soak it up. And hey, this is what I was talking about with the Alomomola strat. That if you just have Amoongus and Alomomola, so much regeneration. You have one being the heavy physical tank, like we saw, and then we have one being the heavy special tank, like we are seeing. And then it's all going to be poison. It's all going to be shenanigans. Amoongus still taking a solid hit from the Greninja. So Greninja, that Life Orb with the Worry Seed. Oh no, there goes Protean. Now it's Insomnia. Now we already saw the Ice Beam, so that means, you know, Black Sludge is going to heal right there. Amoongus is going to go for the Protect for a little bit of extra heal. And like at least that's like the one thing going for Greninja right now. It got stopped as an Ice type Pokemon, but it looks like Amoongus can switch out and get most of its health back. And if you get the right prediction with Alomomola, that's going to be an Ice Beam. That means Alomomola is not going to take too much damage. And now you just kind of keep playing around with the baits. You know, Alomomola doesn't have a lot of special... You can kind of see that it doesn't have a lot of special defense. That Ice Beam, not very effective. Still doing a good amount of damage. So what you can do is just kind of scout it out. There's the Grass Knot. So Alomomola going to not take too much from the Grass Knot, actually. I guess it's not a heavy Pokemon, so the base damage isn't too high. That's going to be Toxic coming in. And because Greninja doesn't get Protean, it's just a weak little grass neutral non-stab move. So yeah, once you're considering, all things considered, not the most ridiculous attack. So actually not a threat at all. Alomomola using Protect, going to get just a little bit extra heal. Then it can go into that Wish Protect, and that's 2 Pokemon poisoned. Sableye's still chilling. Like, Sableye can beat up the whole team, but this is, again, all status. And the all status block is just coming in hard. So Alomomola switches out. Going to just go for the Amoongus now. Amoongus just troll-a-lolling all over this one. Grass Knot going to come in. Got the prediction. 5 damage total, so that means Leftover is going to heal more on this. Life Orb burn plus the poison just being too strong. And my guess, if Amoongus protects, that's going to be a dead Greninja. And Amoongus protects, so that's going to be a dead Greninja. And now we just kind of get to watch that. Switches back over to the Ice Beam. Ice Beam would have had a decent amount of damage, but back at full health from the Black Sludge slash Leftover slash whatever heal it is. And Poison faints. So I mean, again, Hawlucha kind of down, and we really don't know what Pangoro is going to be able to do. He's going to get poisoned and then not be able to do anything to the opposing team, it looks like. Or, you know, his opponent, our ally. And Alomamola's like, hey, I remember you. I completely wall you because I'm a defensive set. So Hawlucha comes in with the acrobatics. Doing alright, but, you know, that after the Leftovers heal, it's fairly negligible. And then there's just going to be the Toxic Stall. So I mean, this game is just going to have a lot of back and forth, just kind of waiting on the poison. It's kind of a really long thing if you think about it at that. And also Hawlucha, not a Sword Stance, but an Encore set. I mean, Encore Sky Attack has a lot of strength potential. And Alomomola just going to heal up with the Leftovers. Use that Wish already, so I mean, if it gets Encored into Wish, that's not the worst thing that can happen. And the opponent just decides to DC, and I think that that's pretty much all you can expect from this. That if you think about it, it's really just going to be many turns of waiting for Toxic to burn you down, because obviously there's not enough damage on the team to make any of it happen. So it was hilarious to see the Sableye play, then after that, all status for the win. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, hope you guys enjoyed Fan Fries this week, and I hope you all had a great week, have a great weekend, and have a nice day.